Hey lovers, this is Bella Dutch from Allseeingeyetarot, here with the Intuitive Weekly. This is going to run from October the 18th through October the 25th. Now, if you did not know, if you are looking to win a free 30-minute reading, this is the video to do it on. All you need to do is simply down in the comment section, you need to timestamp whenever I start each element. Right now I'm going to start with the fire sign, so this is for Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, okay? So when you see me start shuffling the deck, I want you to grab the time that is on the bottom of the screen, whatever time it is on. Write that down on one of your notepads or whatever, and do that so on and so forth when I start each element. Now, I will be going back to the last week that I did to choose my 30-minute winners, okay? But you must make sure that you have all of your timestamps in one section. Thank God Mercury has gone, well, it will really go direct October the 19th, but Mercury retrograde is over. I've had a very hard time, and I know you guys have had a hard time as well. Not everybody, but a lot of you probably have had a hard time through this Mercury retrograde, okay? Things are going to start to get better. The vertex is over, okay? So the 60 for 60, I'm going to run that for one more week, only because I have been out of commission and I've had surgery. So a lot of people that may have wanted to take advantage of 60 for 60, when they didn't see any videos go up, they probably said, well, Bella, you know, we don't know if you're still around or you're still breathing. So if you are an earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, or an air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, you have exactly 1 week. So that's going to run from Monday to Sunday, Monday the 18th to Sunday the 24th. You have 1 week to reserve your 60 minutes for $60, okay? Now, as far as the birthday special, if you have a birthday in October, happy birthday to all of my Libras out there, you automatically get the birthday special. All you have to do, hit me up, allseeingeyetarot@gmail.com, and in the subject line, make sure you put birthday month. I'll send you back an invoice for that special 60 discount. You pay that invoice, and then I'll get you in as soon as possible, all right? So here we go. Spirit of the Universe, what are the messages you have for Leo, Aries, Sagittarius for the week of the 18th through the 25th? What is happening for my fire signs this week? As far as the monthlies go, also the winners for September monthlies was Leo, of course. So I have not picked those winners yet. As soon as I get done with this video, I'll be going back to the September Leo reading, and under the comment section, I am going to choose 2 winners of 1 hour. So if you haven't had the opportunity to check that, if you're picking up on this video, definitely go back to the September Leo comment board and look to find out if you are a winner. If you are not, if you don't have your notification button pressed, okay, because you won't know if you're not subscribed to me and you don't have your notification button pressed. If you're new to watching me, definitely hit your notification bell. Definitely hit the subscribe button, okay? Give me the thumbs up to let me know you enjoyed the video. And if you would like to book a reading, allseeingeyetarot@gmail.com. Here we go, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Okay. First card out, we have 10 of Cups. 9 of Pentacles. The Moon. 3 of Swords. 6 of Swords. Under the 10 of Cups, we have 2 of Cups. Under the 9 of Pentacles is the Queen of Cups. Under the Moon card, we have the 7 of Swords. Under the 3 of Swords is the 3 of Pentacles. And under the 6 of Swords is the Emperor. The overall energy for my Leo, Aries, Sagittarius for this week, the 18th through the 25th, Justice. All right, I'm going to stick that right there. Okay? Okay, so the forecast for this week for my Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Now, a lot of you have on the brain or on your mind relationships, the dynamic of family and relationships, and how you could incorporate more of that into your life. Now, I definitely see that recently that you went through something, okay? And you could have went through something with a Cancer or Pisces individual. Now, this individual may have come off as very selfish. I feel like this person may have wanted you based off of what they can gain from you, what they can get from you, okay? They may have come off as if you could trust them, as if they are really into you or wanted to start something with you. But you found something out that was very important in moving forward, which was that everybody that comes into your life that you definitely feel a connection with is not always going to work out in a long-term sense. Sometimes people just come along just to activate your heart chakra and just to get you into the flow of even opening up to the possibilities of a relationship. Some of you may have, come towards a person that may have been a water sign who you may have felt that this was the one. This was definitely going to work out. You could, there's no way that this could fail, especially with the Two of Cups and the Ten of Cups being there. There's no way that this type of relationship, this type of connection could actually fail. Now, I'm going to say this to you, and I'm going to be very honest and blunt because that's all I know how to do. Some of you, before this person has come into your life, you have to think about where you were. Were you giving up on relationships? Did you just get out of a heartbreaking situation? Did you decide to tell Spirit and the universe that you don't want to play the game of love anymore? All those things come into dynamics. It comes into the equation because with this Two of Cups being here, absolutely this person was a soulmate for you. Okay, this person, this connection that you had was very real. But this person had no intentions on actually having a situation to where they wanted to share. It was more like this person was looking for a way to get on their feet. And with the Nine of Pentacles being there, it looks like maybe you had it. You had the means necessary for them to manipulate your weaknesses. And your weaknesses was that you wanted a relationship, or it's been a long time, or you're tired of being hurt. You wanted to give a person a chance. And these water signs are very clever when it comes down to being the master manipulator of emotion. They're very clever. So a lot of times, they know how to play into your weaknesses to get exactly what they want out of you. I would know. I've dated Cancers most of my life, okay? But I have been not only just with Cancer, but a lot of water signs have, graced my presence, and I've seen how they can be very manipulative when it comes down to if you're open and you they get your nose wide open. They give you amazing sex. They adore you. You're making love. These water signs are able to kiss you in the mouth and really give you almost feeling like all of them in order to set you up to be able to take from you, to make you loosen on the purse strings. And that's what you did. Whether that was physical money, whether that was just to use you, just to lay their head in your property because they had nowhere else to go, or whether that was to really betray you and to steal your information from you, like your Social Security card, and to set up shit in your name, okay? I mean, it can be anything as bad as that. We have the Moon with the Seven of Swords, so I know that this person has screwed you. But in going through that experience with the Three of Swords and the Three of Pentacles, I don't want you to check out of the game of love altogether. Just because You may have had a moment of weakness, and that's all it was a moment of weakness, okay? And there's some of you that haven't even went through this energy yet. You're about to go through it this week, okay? Just understand and know that there's no way for you to actually get with a soulmate, a karmic soulmate, twin flame, whatever you want to call it. There's no way that you could actually get into a relationship unless you are always leaving yourself vulnerable and open. There's no way it's going to work. So sometimes that's going to require for you to take more losses than wins. Okay, but it's very important as a fire sign for you to understand and know that you're more than equipped with the ability to bounce back. Fire signs have an innate possibility inside of them, or a responsibility inside of them to be able to go through a situation that may kill others, but you're able to literally brush off of your shoulders. The Six of Swords with the Emperor being here sort of represents that place that you're able to tap into and just let the situation go. It does not necessarily mean that there's going to be an emperor that comes into your life, a dogmatic creature that comes in that is full of rules and control, that's going to just be your knight in shining armor to take you away from all the problems. It definitely means that you're able to go into yourself and to, be able to take this experience as just that, an experience, and to move forward in life. You're able to tap into certain abilities that are inside of you that will help you to navigate away from the situation so that you could be open to the next person that comes into your life or the next lesson that you're supposed to learn, all right? A lot of you, this was a lesson, all right? This was a lesson, and all lessons don't come with happy endings. Sometimes the lesson just is there to teach you, and I say lesson because we have the Justice card as the overall energy. Some lessons are just there to remind you of how vulnerable you are, or, remind you of how easily you can be swayed with a little bit of manipulation, okay? Or if you feel deprived, haven't had a relationship in a very long time, and then finally you get somebody in your life, the first person that comes into your life that tells you you're beautiful or tells you they love you or want to be with you, this is how easily you fall, okay? Don't get down on yourself. I don't want you guys to get down on yourself. I want you to take this experience, and I need you to bounce back and keep yourself open to light and love, okay? The worst thing that you can do if you're ultimately trying to find the one or, the person that matches your energy, the worst thing you could do is to shut down and say, nope, I'm not doing it no more. I don't want to play no more. Every time I get a man or every time I get a woman, they just keep cheating on me. They keep hurting me. I can't go through this experience anymore. Some of you won't be dealing with the person using you for financial gain. Some of you just found out that there was another person, there was a wife, or there was some sort of infidelity. That's all in the Three of Swords and the Three of Pentacles as well. You could find out that you were in a third-party situation when this person told you it was just you and them. Okay? So look at this experience and see what spirit it was trying to teach you. Ask, what was the reason as to why this person even came into my life? And what could I take from it? And if you have a hard time doing so, hit me up, Allseeingeyetarot@gmail.com to book your personal reading. Look in the description box right up under this video, and it'll tell you the pricing for the month, currently what the pricing is to get in and talk to me. Okay? Don't be ashamed to talk to me. I'm not going to judge you. I'm not the type of person to judge, even though sometimes I can be hard. I'm not going to lie to you. I can be hard. The only reason why it will come off as being hard is because I speak truth. And truth is really the only way to set you free. And some people don't like to face the actual truth. If you have it made up in your mind that this is the way it's going to be, this is how it's going to be, and then you hear that it's not quite like that, that can be heartbreaking to some of you. A lot of you don't want to deal with that, okay? But remember, the only way that you're ever going to become the best you that you can be, or to even get to the person that's actually for you, is to actually hear the truth and make sure it is the right person. Make sure you like, subscribe, share this video, definitely, because there's other fire signs, earth signs, water signs that are going through these same energies, that are, dealing with or stuck in a tough place, and they don't know how to get out. Send them to the teacher. I will definitely appreciate you. If you do, however, recommend someone, don't forget to make sure that they let me know your name, so that you can get your referral discount, because everybody that recommends someone gets a referral discount. I'll be back with the next element. Welcome back, Bella. Thank you, guys. Next up, we have my wonderful water signs. This is going to be for Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. Happy birthday to all of the Scorpios whose birthday is in the month of October. I know we're going into the week of my Scorpios. Remember, if your birthday is in the month of October, you automatically qualify for the birthday discount. Now, what you need to do in order to purchase that, you hit me up, Allseeingeyetarot@gmail.com. And in the subject line, make sure you put birthday month. If you are a Scorpio and your birthday is in October, you need to retrieve your birthday discount in October, okay? Don't wait until November, all right, if your birthday is in October, okay? You qualify all month long, the whole month of your birthday, okay? All right, so here we go. Spirit and Universe, what are the messages you have for Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, October 18th through the 25th? What is happening with my water signs? If you missed any announcements, make sure you rewind to the beginning. Listen to that beginning, because it will let you know any discounts I'm running. It will also let you know how to win free readings from me. It's important that you listen to the beginning of the video if you want to learn how to win and you want to take advantage of any specials I got going on. Okay? Here we go. Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. King of Wands. Knight of Wands. I'm sorry, it looked like the King of Wands. Big ass line on it. Knight of Wands. Five of Pentacles. The World. Four of Cups. The Hierophant. Under the Knight of Wands, we have the Page of Swords. Under the Five of Pentacles is the Five of Cups. Under the World card, we have the Wheel of Fortune. Under the Four of Cups is the Five of Swords. Under the Hierophant is the Eight of Wands. The overall energy for my Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, the week of the 18th to the 25th, King of Swords. This is a very deep reading, very deep. And I know some of you are looking for answers, and hopefully I have the answers for you. The first thing that I notice is that this matches up pretty well with fire signs reading, okay? Meaning that you may have been the one to break someone's heart recently. Maybe you had to reject an individual who may have offered you a cup of love. You've had to reject this person only because maybe you don't understand something that this person may have been trying to tell you. We have the Knight of Wands with the Page of Swords. The Knight of Wands is a very reckless behavior, especially when it's sitting on a water sign. You guys, being the king and queens of water, usually know how to navigate in the terms of dealing with the emotions. But what happens when you're quite immature, you haven't yet learned to master your emotions, and you have this fire going on inside of you? This is where the energy becomes reckless. Because When you haven't yet made it to the king and queen of your element, meaning you haven't learned your gifts and your powers that you're able to use in this world and how they can become effective in dealing with the outside world, it begins to be pent-up energy. And pent-up energy, for instance, the King of Swords, meaning the King of Air. What happens when there's too much air and it hits water? Hurricane, right? Cyclone, fucking tsunami. It can be quite disastrous. Some of you are going through an experience right now that you don't have anyone that you can talk to about. Can't talk to anyone about this experience, and you feel like you're failing miserably. You feel like you might be taking opportunities and destroying your opportunities. And it's true, you are. Okay, a lot of you are. When I look at this Hierophant and I look at this Eight of Wands, I'm drawn to talk about this Hierophant and the Eight of Wands. The reason I'm drawn to talk about it is because a lot of you are dealing with divine energy, twin flame energy, trying to understand how a person could feel so strongly about you and they not be looking to hurt you or not be looking to harm you. Why is this person so nice to me? Why is this person telling me that they love me? There's no proof of it. There's no physical proof that can show me why this person feels the way they feel. So I'm dealing with a lot of people who have a lesson in the Hierophant. I got an interesting message coming. So if that is you and you are dealing with that right now, you're like, oh my God, Bella, that is where I'm at right now. Help me understand why this man is telling me he loves me and I have never given a relationship to him, or, you know, I need to understand why this woman is feeling the way she's feeling about me and I have never been with her. If that's you, then I want you to stay tuned because I got a powerful message coming for you. Okay? And I don't know what it's going to be titled. I might name it Misty Blue. I don't know. But it's going to be for those of you that are dealing with those energies, dualities, okay? What would be the duality of the Hierophant, the High Priestess? So where the Hierophant would be all about the physical formation of spirituality, religious-based attitudes. The better way to say it is God wrapped up in the flesh, which would be Jesus Christ. You know how they say, we've all, you know, if you're not very religious, I'm sorry, you might not understand this, but, or you don't come from a religious background, okay? But those of you that we come from a religious background, we believe that God made himself into the flesh to come down here to experience life through the fleshly version of itself. Hence, that equals Jesus Christ. That would be the equivalent to the Hierophant. Okay, the Hierophant would be the physical preacher or the physical made manifestation. The spiritual made manifestation of what spirituality would look like in physical form. Okay? The High Priestess would be the keeper of the secrets of the garden of intuition, or the secret behind everything that exists. God's formation and plan in spirit form. Okay? And if you are actual real twin flame, then one of you are going to be the Hierophant and the other one's going to be the High Priestess. Okay? You're going to have that in your will. So, I don't really want to get off topic too much. I'm trying to help you, and some of you, you're not there on your journey all the way to where you understand it. So I don't want to sound like, well, Bella, where the hell are you going with this? This shit's going over my head. So I'm going to give you the physical formation of what that would look like, okay? All right, so we have the Five of Pentacles and we have the Five of Cups. recently you may have had a situation to where you're in trouble physically. You don't have no money, or you're in between jobs, or, you just need some help right now. You're lost on your journey. You need to know where to go. You need some help. And you may have sacrificed a very meaningful relationship in order to get the necessary means that you need in order to put yourself in a better situation. That would be the world with the Wheel of Fortune. Okay? The Five of Pentacles would be the brokenness, not having any help, not knowing where to go, not knowing where to navigate. The Five of Cups would be what you risked in order to get that help. Okay? The world would be the completion that experience has brought you to, meaning putting you back up on the wheel. Remember, the wheel would be the equivalent of what goes up must come down. The rich goes poor like the poor goes rich. Okay? So it would be the opposite of where you are or where you were when you actually met this person. So you got a spiritual relationship going on in your life that you have hurt, damaged, physically disrupted, physically put at risk in order to better yourself. And I feel like it may have come in a form of rejection. The Four of Cups is the card of rejection. Okay, it's the card of not rejecting because you don't want it. It's the card of rejecting because you might not quite understand it, or you might feel that is not where my focus is at this time. It's equivalent to you met somebody and they want a relationship with you. Well, you got a belief system, the Hierophant, of in order to be in a relationship, you need to be a man, have a job, have your finances together, have your own house. So when the relationship offer came to you, your focus was on getting all those things that you think you need in order to make this relationship successful. All right? Now, the other person is not going to understand this. That's why the Five of Swords is there. Okay? The Five of Swords is there because it's going to come off as heartbreak to the other person. It's going to come off as, like you were trying to do something sneaky behind their back. Okay, you were trying to use them, you were trying to take from them, and that was not your aim, that was not your angle. That's not the way that you want to be seen. All right? But however, with the Five of Swords, the sword cuts both ways. Okay, so the Five of Swords is like a no-win situation. So what it means is if you was to have a little bit of faith and you actually took this person's offer, you would see that this person is the actual antidote to the poison that you've been injected with. So if you actually took their offer, you would be in a better situation. You would get to where you want to get to without anybody getting hurt. Okay? So if this person came along into your life and at the time you didn't have your own place, okay, and they offered you shelter, you will not see that down the line this is the same person that you're going to move with and you're going to be able to buy houses with because they are going to give you purpose. Instead, you took the quick route, which was, let me just take what they got from them. Let me steal what this person has from them so I can temporarily have shelter. But what you will notice is that even though you temporarily got this shelter or whatever, this money that you needed, or, you broke this person's heart, or whatever you gained from that individual, it's short-lived because the Five of Swords is a no-win situation. Okay? You're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. All right? The Hierophant with the Eight of Wands speaks about where you are mentally right now. Because you believe in justice and fairness, okay? And this could be for those of you that are Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer, and you have a rising in Libra or Aquarius. And check your chart, because I'm very accurate with this. Trust me. It's going to blow your mind. If you are a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and you're in this energy I'm talking about, your rising, your ascendant, is going to be in Libra or Aquarius. Okay? air energy, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. It could be Gemini too. But your ascendant is going to be air energy. Okay? Now that you have hurt this person, rejected, got what you needed from this individual, you're second guessing yourself. You are second guessing yourself because it didn't come out to have the effect that you expected it to have. You know, it may have looked like you won. It may have looked like you took advantage of this person, or you hurt this person's feelings. But what happens at night when you're laying by yourself? Nobody is there. You're being eaten alive by your thoughts, because genuinely you are not the type of person to hurt people and to break people's hearts or to use people. All right? Not with a lesson or a purpose of the Hierophant. You are supposed to be a leader. Okay? You are supposed to be expressing and teaching people how the spiritual could be made physical in the flesh. Okay? You're supposed to be teaching people how God can exist and the physical wonders of God in the universe, on the planet. All right? That's your job. So no matter where you are right now in your life, this thing will always have a hold of you. So now things have happened and you have already done what you needed to do. Now you are looking for, searching for a sign. I need a sign because this didn't blow over well. I always use people. This is what I do. You know, I am what do they call those people? Like a gigolo, or I am a thief, and I always do this. But this one particular person, Bella, this changed my life because it did not have the same effects as it usually has on anybody else. This was something powerful, and it's hit me, and it has affected my whole beingness, and I need help because I am looking for some sort of sign. I'm looking for something physical to express to me why I couldn't get away with this, why this affected me so much, why I felt like karma is going to come back and eat me in the ass, really bad. Okay? If you are going through that, I extend an olive branch and I tell you, hit me up, Allseeingeyetarot@gmail.com. The pricing is in the description under this video. If you would like to win a free 30-minute reading, you need a timestamp when I started each element in one passage in the comment section. Okay? I love you so much. I wish I had more time with you. But until next time, make sure you like, comment below, subscribe if you have not already. Hit your notification bell, and I'll see you again very soon. I'll be back with the next element. Okay, welcome back, Bella. Thank you, guys. Let me fix this thing on chair. Hold on, y'all. All right. Next up, we have my wonderful air signs. This is going to be for Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Happy birthday to all of my Libras out there. You got a few more weeks left to take advantage of your birthday special if your birthday is in the month of October. As well as you have 1 week left, literally. This week is the only week you have left to take advantage of the Vertex special, which is the 60 for 60. So if you want a reading and you don't want to pay that high, $75, $85, then take advantage of the specials that I give. Okay? Hit me up, Allseeingeyetarot@gmail.com. Let me know that you are an air sign, and I'll send you back an invoice for the special. This week only. It will be over on the 24th. Okay? All right, so here we go. Spirit of the universe, what are the messages you have for Libra, Gemini, Aquarius for the week of October 18th through the 25th? Show me what's happening in my air energy. Okay, here we go, y'all. Okay, first card out, we have 7 of Cups. Two of Swords. Nine of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles. Knight of Swords. Under the Seven of Cups, we got the Queen of Wands. Under the Two of Swords, we have the Sun. Under the Nine of Pentacles, we have the Ace of Wands. Under the Eight of Pentacles is the Nine of Wands. Under the Knight of Swords is the Two of Cups. The overall energy for my Libra, Gemini, Aquarius for the week of the 18th through the 25th. King of Swords. All right. So, I got a couple messages that are coming to me, and they came to me as I was laying the cards down and looking at as they were developing. This is a very confusing time for you air signs, okay? Confusing in terms of trying to understand what is happening in your life. Some of you have, when it comes to relationship, okay? Some of you have recently had to face the reality of a situation not working out in your favor with a potential lover, okay? This person could be an Aries, Sagittarius, or this person could be a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius, okay? Same air as you. Now, it seems to me, looking at the Seven of Cups to the Queen of Wands, if you are dealing with Aries and Sagittarius, you probably realize that this person, you wasn't this person's only option, all right? This person probably had a lot of different opportunities that came to them, and they just were not looking to take you serious, all right? So, even though you may have strong emotions towards this individual, because you keep asking the universe what to do or how you're supposed to handle this, they had no choice but to make a decision for you. The Two of Swords pretty much is the card of self-deception, refusing to see the truth when it's lying right in front of you. You just refuse to see it. And I can't say that I don't understand this, because I do. You know, sometimes you could be in a situation with somebody and it looks good to the public. It looks good to the outside world. You know this person is no good. You know this person has infidelity issues. You know this person doesn't respect you, doesn't show you much attention, don't show you much affection, could be using you for whatever it is that you have, okay, that sets up a platform for them. That's what it looks like, especially if you are Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, and you're dealing with Aries, Sagittarius, okay? I have been seeing this for a very long time where I'm looking at, especially if you're Libra and you're dating Sagittarius, okay? I see this, I'm serious, like I've been seeing this for a couple years now, okay, where you're setting yourself up in these relationships with these other individuals. You know in your heart, in your mind, the feelings are not mutual. And you could be feeling like you're giving more than this person is giving to you. Every now and then you may have a moment where they seem like they are attracted to you or they're happy with you, but then deep down inside, the majority of your nights is spent in the bed alone and wondering whether there's still an attraction for you. There's recently been an attraction as long as the money is flowing. So as long as you're on top, you keep your job and you're working and you're making the coins, then this person is going to show you attention, affection, and love. But in your darkest moments, when you need someone, when you are in trouble, when you need guidance to move forward, this person has a hard time with showing up. All right? So, Spirit has been forcing this individual out of your life, literally forcing this individual out of your life. And then there are those of you that are air signs that actually have someone that is trying to navigate towards you, trying to be involved with you, and you won't allow it. And the reason why you won't allow it is because it seems like the same old shit. You know, I'm trying to figure out, the reason I'm pausing is because I'm trying to figure out the words. Air signs can be very sensitive. You know, they can be like snapping fucking turtles, you know, like when you say something that doesn't resonate with them, they can jump all over you. And it's always a constant back and forth fight. They want advice, they need advice, but then when you give it, they have a hard time accepting it, especially if it doesn't line up with what they want to see in their head. So what I'm trying to say is, when you get into relationship is not all about you being happy or this person constantly being responsible for your happiness. Relationships are about lessons. If you've ever been graced or blessed with the opportunity to have relationships, then you've learned that they're very difficult. And it lasts as long as you have an even flow of teaching going back and forth. Okay, so as long as your partner is teaching you things and you're teaching them things, then the relationship is up there and stuck there. But the moment that the teaching stops, you begin to bite your tongue when you start noticing things that doesn't feel good to you. You no longer want to tell your partner the truth because you're afraid of losing them. Then this is when this energy takes place, the Two of Swords with the Sun. Spirit has to rip it out of your life. And that can be a very painful experience, okay? You have someone that's in your life, air sign, that is a very challenging equal. Because you're already challenging as it is, but this person is extremely challenging for you because they constantly trigger on the things that you went through and experienced as you were growing up. That they play off of your weaknesses, you know, and it causes you to go into emotions that you don't like to face and you don't like to realize about yourself. And the message that I want to give to you is either you play by the rules or there's no game at all. You understand? So you either have to learn to accept this person for all of their flaws and all of their triggers to you, or you just remain quiet and silent about it and watch Spirit rip it out of your life. I hope you guys got that. I'm having a very hard time with expressing the truth and how it is and how I see it without hurting your feelings. That's what's happening right now because I'm very direct. I'm fire. So I can, say things that sometimes come off offensive. I'm not thinking about how you feel about it. I'm thinking about what's right and what's going to help you get the most out of the situation. So I've learned that right now, especially with Mercury just going direct, air signs have a very hard time with accepting the truth. And how could I teach you if I'm not able to relate to you? So I'm trying to bite my tongue, but at the same time, get you the most out of your situation. Okay? So you're dealing with an individual that's very challenging. Some of you just want to pick up and run. You want to shut down. You want to kick them out your house. You want to get rid of them because you feel like this is not for me. This is not how it's supposed to be. Well, who told you that it's supposed to be the way you have it in your head? Who told you that? That's what I want to know. Just because it doesn't look the way you have it in your head doesn't mean that it's not meant to be in your life. You cannot get into a situation that is not meant for you. It's impossible. So you could stop asking questions as to maybe this one ain't the one for me. As long as this person is a part of your life, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, it is because it is meant for you. Now, what's meant for you doesn't always feel good. What is meant for you is not always forever. So I have two different air signs going in two different situations. I have my air signs over here that have been in long-term relationships, and you're in a long-term relationship with the air sign. I mean, not an air. Yeah, it could be an air sign. You're in a long-term relationship with an air sign or a fire sign. Okay, that can be their sun or rising. You're in a long-term relationship with this person. You've been with them for a while, and you need to recognize patterns that are not conducive to your growth. Okay, because this person has sort of stagnated you, and they've put a hold on your growth. All right, and you need to be free so that you can elevate. And it's time for you to cut that relationship off. The vertex is over. So the moment of clarity is over. God already gave you the facts. Okay, so it was meant for you to cut off that person so that you can take this next year and you could actually elevate to the highest you that you can become. Then I have my air signs over here that have a relationship that's coming into their life, and they're like kind of putting up the swords and saying, oh, no, hell no. You remind me of somebody I used to date back then that broke my heart, and I'm scared to death of you. I don't want to be with you. So you aggressively charge at this person instead of witnessing, why is this person even in my life? Why would Spirit even allow for me to be with this type of individual? This is challenging for me. This is hard. I'm with a person who's addicted to drugs, who seems to be, being quite rebellious. I'm trying to help them change. I'm trying to fix them. And the more I try to help them, the more they rebel and reject me. Okay? Or I'm with a person, who has some sort of drinking problem. And I try to stop this person from drinking, but the more I nag and the more I go at them, the more they split apart from me, okay? How am I supposed to fix this person, Bella? Well, that's what your birthday special is for. You're supposed to get in and talk to me and say, listen, I need that birthday special, and I need that 60 for 60 if it's not your birthday month, and I need you to help me with this whatever, because I'm going to lose my mind with this person. I can't do this. That's what I'm here to do, help you. Okay, but before you call me, especially if you're Libra, before you call me, you have to be open. You have to understand one thing. I am the teacher, you are the student. You are calling me because you are trying to get information on how to navigate through your situation, how to make it better. If you could do it on your own, there would be no me. So I need you to put that in your mind before you call me, because a lot of you burn your whole hour up on arguing with me. You argue with me. I think it's foolish, because how are you going to get to a solution, or how are you going to understand the purpose of why this person's in your life if you're constantly putting your guard up towards me? No, that's not what you do. You're supposed to call and sit as the student with your notepad writing down so that you can get out of your reoccurrent dream. Put it that way. This is a reoccurrent phase that keeps happening in your life, and it's a cycle that you can't break. Okay? So when the teacher appears, that means the student is ready. When the student is ready, the teacher will appear. So if this is hitting a nerve inside of you and you're like, I got to call her, I need that. I do need help because this person is driving me crazy. I don't know what God wants me to do with it, but it won't leave me alone. So am I supposed to take it on? Like I can't separate from it. If that's you, it's time for you to book a personal reading. It's time for you to come and sit down and hear what I have to say. And I promise you, if you just trust me, if you can just give me an hour of your time and you keep your mouth shut and you just write down what I teach you, you're going to see miracles. You're going to see that I know exactly what I'm talking about. I was born to do this. Okay? But if you fight with me for an hour, it can be a horrible experience because you just sat there and fought with me. I didn't get my message across. I wasn't able to tell you the things that are to come and how you're supposed to handle them. And now you're in a foolish cycle of the same old thing. Okay, now you're spending thousands of dollars on psychics that can't tell you anything. Okay, because you don't know how to navigate the lesson. You don't understand the purpose of why this person's there. I needed to throw that out to you, air signs, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. I am calling on you. This is the last week for the 60 for 60 Vertex reading. If you have not talked to me before, if you've never had a reading with me, now is the time to do so. Give me 1 hour of your time. Shut your lips, open your ears, and watch what happens in your life. Like, comment below, subscribe if you haven't already, hit your notification bell. You want to win a free 30-minute reading, you need the timestamp below. If you don't know nothing about timestamp and how to win that reading, you need to rewind to the beginning, okay, because I explained that in the beginning. And I'll be back with the next element. Welcome back, Bella. Thank you, guys. So next up, we have my wonderful earth signs. This is going to be for Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. I've been getting a lot of messages in my email. Bella, we need help. Tell us what's happening with Taurus. Tell us what's happening with Capricorn. We need help right now. I need to know. I never hear anything from Virgo. Virgo was the one that probably had the worst time during this vertex. But I'm getting more and more questions from Taurus and Capricorn as far as what is happening in their life right now. What does Spirit expect from them, and how should they navigate through this time of their life, okay? And the reason why you have that urgency, and I hate to say it, but the real reason why that feeling or that urgency is there is because a lot of you flunked the vertex. A lot of you had specific plans and specific rules that you had to do this year that you know you had to do and you did not do. And you have fallen back into the vicious karmic wheel, okay? If that is you and you are stuck, you have 1 week left to take advantage of the 60 for 60 Vertex reading. Allseeingeyetarot@gmail.com. In the subject line, make sure you let me know you're an earth sign. It's only for earth and air signs, sun. Earth and air sun signs. Okay, so your sun sign is the month that you were born and where the sun was rising, which zodiac sign the sun was in when you were born. Okay, all right, so here we go. Spirit and universe, what are the messages you have for Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo for the week of October 18th to the 25th? Where are my earth signs right now? Okay, here we go, y'all. First card out, we have 9 of Cups. 4 of Pentacles. 8 of Cups. Excuse me, y'all. The Sun card. 2 of Cups. It seems like almost every sign had this 2 of Cups in it. Maybe I'm tripping. I don't know. I feel like I've read the 2 of Cups forever. So this is definitely a time of love. Everybody is looking for a partner, or they're looking to better their relationship. Everybody. Under the 9 of Cups, we have the Star. Under the 4 of Pentacles is the 4 of Cups. Under the 8 of Cups is the Emperor. Under the Sun, we have the King of Pentacles. And under the 2 of Cups is the 5 of Swords. Overall energy for my Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo for the 18th through the 25th is the 4 of Swords. Okay? A lot of you are not going to like this conversation. You're not. But it's okay. As long as it is the truth, as long as it resonates with those of you out there and I can save your life, I will try. Okay? I will still deliver. All right, so here we go. Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. You want someone. Boy, do you want someone. I want him. I want her. And I will not take anything other than that individual. That's who I want. That's who I love. I'm not playing the game with anyone else. And they have to come at me like this. And if they don't come at me like this, I don't want to play. That's your thoughts. Spirits take. I'm giving you someone. And although you feel that this person is not for you, and you should not be in a relationship with this individual, this is the person that is going to get you to that thing you keep begging me about, that guy, that woman, you know, that boy, that girl over there, like that person over there that you want to be in a relationship with, you keep asking me for. I heard you. I heard you, Earth sign, but you can't have him or her until you have this, because you have to learn a very important lesson. What you don't realize is that the guy or the girl that I am giving you right here, the one you don't want, the one you keep rejecting, has a lot of similarities to what it is that you want. So it's sort of like school. You cannot graduate from high school until you take the SATs and you take the tests. You can't. You have to go in order. You got to go from the 9th grade to the 10th to the 11th and then the 12th, finish the 12th, and then you graduate. You are equivalent to being in the 9th grade and you want to graduate. And Spirit says no. Absolutely not. Why do you tell me no? Why? Well, because you have... Hold on, guys. My battery's going dead in my phone.
Okay, sorry about that, guys. My earphones went dead as I was recording. Okay. So Spirit says no. And Spirit says no because you have a very hard time with endurance. Endurance? What do you mean I have a hard time with endurance? I've been with this person for 10 years, or I stayed with this one person for 7 years, or I did this. Well, you stayed with that person as long as you were in control. But you have a hard time following the rules. And the so-called person that you're asking me for is a very strict individual. And he or she is all about being in control. Okay? So Spirit heard you, and they hear you all the time. It's just that what it takes in order to get it, what it takes in order to be with that person that you're asking for, you're not willing to go through the process and learn how to love him or her that you're asking for. Make sense? Earth signs are difficult. And the reason why they're difficult is because they're stuck in their ways. They're really stuck in their ways, okay? They're not really argumentative people. They're not really wayward. It's just that they have worked solutions in their head through their experiences. And they only go with what they know to work. And when there is no proof that the situation is going to work, they don't want to play. So they have a hard time navigating through the dark. Okay? Let me fix this because this is not sitting right for me. I don't know why it looks like it is. It looks like it's crooked to me. I don't know. Maybe it is. I don't know. Okay. They have a hard time navigating through the dark. Earth signs need to know The outcome, if they give their time, what's going to be the outcome? Is it a guaranteed it's going to work, or I'm not going to play? Period. That's how earth signs are. Okay? And your biggest challenge in life is learning how to just trust your instinct. Being an earth sign, being the ruler of pentacles, everything needs to be solid for you. You know, it has to be physically proven, a physical proven method that it's going to work that way. And if there is not a physical proven method, if it's not something tangible, then I mean, an earth sign will struggle really bad, really bad. So what's the solution for that? Well, we got the Sun card with the King of Pentacles. But before we have the Sun card with the King of Pentacles, we have the Eight of Cups and the Emperor. So let's just go to this Eight of Cups right here. When you, listen, let's look at this picture. This is not a really good depiction of the Eight of Pentacles. It's not it doesn't have the same symbology as like maybe a Rider-Waite card. But I want you to look at this. When this girl walked away from these 8 cups, do you think she knew where she was going? She walked away from all her beliefs, everything she's put emotion in, everything that she has learned that she could trust. It's like going home one day, realizing that you want something better, and just walking away from your house, everything that's in it, your kids, everything. You're just walking away because you're in search of something that can bring ultimate fulfillment. You understand? Does that make sense? Do you think as she's walking away, she knows where she's going? She doesn't. She doesn't know where she's going. So the Emperor under that is sort of like a depiction of Spirit saying to you, although you don't know where you're going, you're in search of fulfillment. You're trying to fill this empty cup. You are trying to find purpose in your life. All you have to do is stick to the rules of engagement. You know, stick to the rules. You work hard, you're going to get money. You pay your bills, you're going to have a roof over your head. If you don't pay your bills, you're going to get put out of your fucking house. If you don't go to work, chances are you'll end up homeless. Okay? So, that would be Spirit saying to you, Capricorn, Taurus, more Capricorn, Taurus than Virgo. Even though you can't see where you're going, as long as you stick to the rules, you can't go wrong. You can't go wrong because you will always get back to your greatest you. The Sun card with the King of Pentacles. All right? But you have to be willing to walk away from everything that you know works. You have to be willing to walk away from that relationship that you've been in for 9 years. How can I walk away from a relationship I've been in 9 years, Bella, if I don't have a new boyfriend to go to or a new girlfriend to go to? Why would you stay in it if it's not giving you the greatest fulfillment? Why would you stick with a person that has been hurting you for 9 years and it's not happy? You both sleep in separate beds. So why would you stay with it? If you are true to yourself, and being true to yourself will say, listen, My goal is to have a husband or have a wife and to have my family and we work together and everything work out fine. That's my goal. And you're in a relationship with a partner who's been on and off for 9 years, who may be married to someone else. Is that conducive to your goal? Is that contributing to your goal? Meaning that if you stick with it another 10 years or another 3 years or another year, do you think that you'll make it to the actual goal that you place for yourself? No, you're not going to make it to the goal that you place for yourself. You have to be true to you. You have to be true to the rules of the planet. Okay? And I just gave you the rules. But there's many rules, okay? If you work, if you give, then you'll receive. If you work hard, you'll get money. If you pay your bills, you'll have a roof over your head. You see a car you like, you can have it. Just pay for it. How you gonna get the money to pay for it? I'm gonna work hard. You see what I'm saying to you? As long as you follow those rules, you will always make it back to your higher self. It's when you stop and you stay in a situation that is not working for you, expecting different results, where you have problems. We got the Two of Cups with the Five of Swords. That says that you're in a situation that is dead, and you know it's dead. Now, not everybody that's watching this video is in a dead relationship, no. But those of you that are in a dead relationship, you're probably in that 9-year situation, 4-year situation, 3-year situation with that married individual that keep telling you they're going to leave their wife or husband, and they have not done it. And your goal is to have your own husband and to be married and to be happy. But also, being in that situation, remember to follow the rules of the earth. If you take someone else's husband, someone will take your husband. If he cheated on his wife, he's probably going to cheat on you. Okay? You don't have anything different than she has. You understand what I'm saying to you? You're making this harder on yourself than it has to be. So what's happening in my life right now, Bella? Nothing. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. The Four of Swords says take a break. I need you to take a break, and I need you to go back over the years of your life. Where are you right now? Are you in the same spot that you were in 5 years ago? If you say that you're a successful person, or you say that you have accomplished or you've completed all of your tasks, does your life show that? I was talking to my sister, and me and my sister, we always clash. It's always a clash because she sees things differently than I see myself. We got on the topic of my sister's a rapper, okay? She's been a rapper for a very long time. But she's never hit to the point to where she's on TV and she's a celebrity. She's been doing this since she was a child. So I tell my sister, when we make it big and we make enough money, I think you'll be more successful if you go in as the producer, the engineer, to helping create someone else's artistry. Even if you want to be the writer of their music, that will be more successful, more purposeful than you trying to get your old ass out there and trying to get on a stage and be an artist. Okay? She said, well, why do you feel that way? I always wanted to be an artist. I always wanted to do that. Yes, I understand what you always wanted to do, but you got to look at the history of what has not happened. If it was meant for you to be all that, be that artist, then it would have been happened, don't you think? You've dropped some great records. Yeah, that's because I never really pursued it. Bullshit, you have pursued it. But it didn't work for you because that's not your calling. I said one of the reasons that you need to consider why Spirit will not give you that big break, that takeoff, is because you have to learn to identify your weaknesses. If you have a problem with what people say about you, you worry about how you look to the outside world, then it would be stupid of you to become a celebrity, because celebrities deal with attacks all the time. There's always people putting you down and telling you how you're not good. And your life really gets put on the big screen and everybody is watching it. And anytime you do anything wrong or trip or anything, you are going to get so much backlash. People kill themselves over this. So you have to learn how to protect your weaknesses. It would not be wise for you to step out and to become an artist. That would be a disaster. My sister did not hear me. She took it as me saying that she's weak. That's not what I said. I said, if you ever get an opportunity to follow your dream, if God bless you right now to be a millionaire, and all your life you've been working at this one craft that you're really good at, but it never took off for you, why would you take your money and put it into that craft? Why? That would be stupid, right? Because if it was meant for you to be that celebrity, don't you think your gift would have made room for you? You would not have had to hit the lottery and get those millions in order to be an artist. These are things you got to think about as an earth sign, okay? Knowing when to hang up whatever it is that you're dealing with in your life. Knowing when it's not productive. Knowing when it's not producing. Learning how to protect your weaknesses. Okay? It would be really stupid of you to date a married individual when you are afraid of infidelity. Don't that sound stupid? If your weakness is infidelity, what the fuck are you doing dating a married man or a married woman? Did you think he was going to miraculously be faithful? No, goddammit. He's cheating on somebody with you. So he is a cheater, or she is a cheater. So if you can't take infidelity, why would you get an unfaithful person? These are the mistakes that you're making as Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. Okay? You're setting yourselves up for failure. And then when an opportunity presents itself for you to become better, you're not willing to let go of what it is that you hold on to. What is your safe comfort, or what is your comfort place? You're not willing to let go of it because you got a dream. You got a dream that you're going to be whatever it is. I mean, you're going to be married to an individual. You're going to be a celebrity. You're going to be whatever it is you're going to be. You got a dream that you're going to be that. Okay? Well, anybody that's very successful will tell you that it's a huge sacrifice. Usually they have to give up something maybe even more valuable than the thing that they want to accomplish. That goes in turn with being able to navigate through the dark. Maybe this hits you somewhere and you're like, oh my goodness, she's so right. And I could hear some of you screaming, Bella, go deeper, go deeper. I can't go deeper. I have a time limit. Okay? Allseeingeyetarot@gmail.com. Take advantage of the 60 for 60. Get your personal reading that's cut to the continuity of your situation. Everybody's situation is different. But if you've noticed that you've hit a stalemate in your life, stuck with a person that ends up with a dead end, you have a hard time letting it go, stuck in a career that you know that there is no positive outcome, but you don't know how to let it go, whatever your situation is right now, and you know that you have been failing miserably for years, it's time to get out of that situation. The help is here. Will you take the help? It could be scary trusting someone with your information that you don't really know. you know? But how am I going to get out? I can't trust myself because myself got me into this. So if somebody comes along that says, hey, I know a secret, I know how you can change your life and get out of your situation, what are you going to say? Oh, no, never mind. I got this. I know what I'm doing. But you've been failing miserably for years. It would be foolish of you to not take the help when it's offered. Like, comment below, subscribe if you haven't already, hit your notification bell. If you would like to get a personal reading, you need someone to talk to. You are having a hard time. Allseeingeyetarot@gmail.com. This is the last week for my Earth and Air sign Vertex special. Our reading, $60. You can't beat that. It comes to about 64 something, but you can't beat that. To get a message that's going to change your life, how much is your life worth? Until next time. Thank you, guys.